In the year 1212, thousands of children rose and began a march to the Holy Land, believing they had been chosen by God to reclaim Jerusalem from Muslim control. History remembers this tragic expedition as the Children's Crusade. It began with visions. In France, a boy named Stephen of Cloyes, only 12 years old, claimed Christ himself had appeared to him, giving him a letter to deliver to the King of France. Stephen preached that children, pure and sinless, could succeed where knights had failed. Crowds believed him, and soon thousands of boys and girls, peasants, orphans, the poor and the desperate, left their villages behind. At the same time in Germany, another boy, Nicholas of Cologne, inspired a separate march. He too declared that miracles awaited the young. His followers, barefoot and starving, carried crosses and sang hymns as they trudged through the harsh Alps. But the mountains were merciless. Many died of cold, hunger, and exhaustion. Still the survivors pressed on, convinced the sea itself would open before them, just as the Red Sea had parted for Moses. But when they reached the coast, the waters remained still. The miracle never came. And then, betrayal. On the shores of France, merchants offered the children ships to carry them safely to the Holy Land. But instead, many were taken across the Mediterranean, not to Jerusalem, but to slave markets in North Africa. Others perished at sea, their bodies claimed by storms. In Germany, the movement collapsed. Scattered and broken, most of Nicholas's followers disappeared into the countryside, never to be seen again. Of the thousands who set out, only a few ever returned to their families. What began as a march of faith ended as a march of death. No walls were breached, no battles were fought. Only children, abandoned by their leaders, lost to hunger, slavery, and the sea. The Children's Crusade of 1212 stands as one of history's darkest tragedies, a story of innocence manipulated, of hope betrayed, and of thousands of young lives consumed by blind devotion.